Scouting, an activity that has been carried out for generations. But why doesn't it still exist? What makes this movement so special that it continues to exist even though its purpose ended with the Second World War? We will explore this and more in this documentary.
Today we are going to talk about Scouts and Seminarios in Rafael School.
Scouts have been a fundamental part of educating young people around the world for over a century to learn outdoor activities.
Teamwork or personal development, the Scout movement promotes values such as solidarity, respect for nature, and community to the community.
This documentary will take use a journey to explore now Scouting inspires young people to become responsible leaders, passing for a better future.
Join us to learn more about this fascinating experience that transforms life.
Scout was created in 1907. The Women's Scout was created by Baden Powell.
What motivated you to join the Scout? I was motivated to join to take care of nature, and I like it because I can meet more goals. What is the most joyful, funny anecdote you have experienced? We went to the swimming pool. Why? Because the swimming pool is great, and we jumped in and had a competition to see who could do the best balloon flops and backflips.
Scout was brought to Chile in 1999, being the second country in the world to have Scouts. What motivates you to continue in the Scouts movement and why?
It's entertaining because if I don't come to Scouts, I'll be playing on the PlayStation and I don't go any physical activity, whereas here I can learn notes and all that stuff.
What is the most cheerful or funny anecdote that has happened to you in Scout?
When I couldn't tie a knot and I got desperate and everyone laughed.
Scout is divided in 6 groups, which are from 10 to 12 girls are called solos and boys are called cubs. From 12 to 15 they are called companions, they are girls, and troops if they are boys.
From 15 to 18 they are called the advanced group, which is mixed. From 18 to 21 they are called the clan, which is mixed, and when they turn 21 they can choose whether to be free men or women, to be leaders and continue in the movement.
How does it feel to be part of the Scout movement?
It's cool, it's fun because I get together with my friends and we do something different from what we will normally do.
What is the funniest anecdote you have had?
I have lost, but the one I can remember right now is when I was in 7th grade and we went waiting and while everyone else went to school. I was left alone on the street with Araya and that was really funny.
Have you ever thought about becoming a leader?
Yes.
What is the most cheerful or funny anecdote that has happened to you in Scout?
Once we were about to go to sleep at practice and out of nowhere in another tent we heard a fart and the whole troop died laughing.
Scout is made to be independent.
The notes are thought by Scouts.
Do you think Scouts could be considered a family? Why? I think so because of all the time we'll spend together, all the memories and all the love we have for each other. We are very close kin group. What is the funniest anecdote you have experienced? It's difficult because I have been in the Scouts for a long time and I have had many experiences throughout my scouting life, but I think it might be the summer camp or the pioneer's night. Why? Feel like being in a very close night group, which was really great and very comforting. Scout is, I know, for including a lot of nature. Handkerchiefs are, are born by the Scout program.
What motivated you to become a leader and continue in the Scout movement?
I believe that, as in the narrative of almost any leader or guide who was a scout as a child, there is a desire to give back to the group or the movement everything it gave you. All those good times, the joy, those moments of personal growth, meeting other people, creating the same environment that I experienced as a child for new generations and helping them to have those same experiences. But it's not all about others. There is also a selfish component, which I don't think is wrong, has to do with the fact that I have a good time in the movement. I continue to see the people I like to spend time with. I do activities that distract me from my daily routine, and all of this motivated me to become a leader. In short, to give back to the movement, to create an environment conducive to the youngest members growing, improving themselves, and continuing to enjoy the movement. You don't stop enjoying it because you're a leader.
How does it feel have been of this journey to becoming a Scout leader?
It feels good, especially because you see the group grow and you see the people who make up the group grow. So as these people meet their challenges, take on leadership roles and develop bonds, it's very beautiful. I mean, as a leader among the youngest members, but also among myself, that is, with those who were once my leaders, my companions who are no longer here. And I continue to talk to the youngest members. So completing that journey is very beautiful because it's like having been part of a family that grows, but there are also people who leave but continue. Now, as a leader, you have different perspectives, different roles, different responsibilities. It's a totally different view of scouting in terms of the role you play within the group, and it's just as rewarding. And as I said before, you have a good time and all that.
Scout arrived in 1961 and was founded by Father Alfredo Hudson, a religious figure who worked at the school from 1960 to 1964. After that, the group was on hiatus until 1980, when it was reactivated by Professor Juan Carlos Morales, and it has continued without interruption ever since. During my time in the Scouts, I was only in 5th and 6th grade. It was like a troop, and then you couldn't continue until 3rd and 4th grade. The leader at that time was Juan Carlos Morales, and he invited me to be his assistant. That's how I became a leader. They invited me in 2002, and I started as an assistant in the pack with leaders Rodrigo Flores and Alberto Sepulveda, which is the name of the pack we have in honor of the one who passed away. Then I continued and spent 10 years in the pack, training many former students who are now part of the group, such as Ramiro, Canet, Pablo, Cara, Chisky, Maikia, and that motivated me to form a group with the same ideals and to work as a team so that the group can move forward.
In conclusion, Scouting is a fundamental part of San Rafael Seminary School, as it is not just any workshop. It is a family, a place of learning based on affection, love, and the desire to teach and learn while having fun. For this and more, Scouting has been a fundamental movement over the years. Although its purpose will come to an end, this movement continues with the hope that young people will receive the best education about life. Things like this are not taught in any school. Only Scouting teaches you how to solve problems and be independent. It teaches you about real life, which is more valuable than anything else.